Okay, Gong Pop, please start.
Hello. Today I'm gonna present about the entertainment. I shoot movie. Uh, the pattern is based on like a era and the how hard it production. So from the 1878 or before, human tend to like watching circus like or going outside. But then when the time is 1878, the technology is starting. So the first film of the world is hot, uh, taking picture by picture and make it together to make one one second movie, something like that. So the pattern in this era is like listen to no camera involved or and this film in this era have no sound. So yeah, the shade between this pattern is like the film are getting longer and longer. So it is a factor to create new pattern from A to B too. Then come to next era 1927. This era have sound like sound effect, but don't have people talking yet like Charlie Chaplin, something like that. So uh we can identify this pattern in this era, right? It start to use the film have start to use the sound or something like that, and some film have a color. Yeah, so it is a pattern that we can create from B to C, like use sound and color. Then come in 1973, we the start of computer. We use we create CGI to make a film more realistic and more fantasy, more immersive. Yeah. Then the this pattern in this era is like the start of CGI, like Marvel movie, something like that. But the normal production is still there. It just as CGI. The change within pattern is in in this era or and future, there might be an AI movie. Yeah, like the picture that I showed Will Smith eating spaghetti. Yeah. So I think that's about it.
Thank you, Gong Pop, for your sharing with us regarding the pattern of films and how you categorize them into different era. And I have a little bit question here. This one you mentioned allow the film to be more cinematic. Could you please elaborate a little bit more? What do you mean by more cinematic?
The more cinematic, it's like when you watch a war movie, like sound effect of
Ah, mhm.
gunshot and bomb, something like that.
Okay, I see. Thank you, Gong Pop ค่ะ อืม
Okay. Um, Hello. So my pattern is films and how they were made and the quality of them. So we begin in 1895 when films were first shown in cinemas. But since technology was rudimentary back then, all the films were colorless and they didn't have sound. So that's the pattern that I found in films in this time. And then when new technologies were created, like photo kinema, which allowed audio to be recorded into discs and films. Then movies started having sound, but still no color. But they were able to finally have sound, and characters were able to talk to each other. And this made the movies more compelling and interesting. And obviously the audio quality varied from film to film, since the technology was still evolve a little bit, but there was still no advance in the color. And then from around the 1950s to now, we have colored films and with sound as well. So yeah, that's another pattern. And obviously the method of capturing the color was different, since again many different technologies appeared throughout those years, like Technicolor and Fujicolor were the first ones that became like advanced enough and affordable enough to be used widespread in the film industry. And yeah, that's about all.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dario, for sharing the pattern of film based on your study, and then share with us about the factor that create the new pattern. Thank you, Dario. อืม
Thank you.
โอเคค่ะศิลวิทย์อยู่ไหมเอ่ย
Yes.
โอเค yeah
So my pattern choose is amusement park.
อืม
So the first time or the first era is called the Treasure Garden era. In this era, the amusement park is focused on doing social media as a large scale activity and focus on doing activity together, like people will gather together in a certain place and doing an activity like dancing or listen to music, something like that, which still doesn't look like amusement park in today. For change within the same pattern is form activity that do not rely on instrument, such as dancing, to activity that use an instrument, such as playing music. And
instrument
instrument.
yeah อืม
And the second era is the electric park era. In this era, which it will look like more like a amusement park, because they are like made for machinery and electricity. And the pattern, there are more type of like because it has already in industrial era, which focus more on individual play rather than a group activity. And also it went from a basic like haunted house to a roller coasters. And the last era, which is the theme entertainment. In this era, they are like a Disney. So it will focus more on the theme and story and brand, something like that, making it more interesting to play. And also it has more diverse light because of the technology that has been developed so far. And the advanced technology has led to more thrilling and diverse life. And the change within the same pattern, which is from non-thrilling like a roller coaster to a high security like, and the thrilling like flying tower like. And the big change pattern we can see is from larger scope activity to individual play, and the advancements of technology has led to a greater variety of game and focus on theme story.
โอเคค่ะthank you ค่ะศิลวิทย์ค่ะ for your sharing with us about the amusement park and how you pattern them from back in the old day until like the development of the amusement park nowadays ค่ะ thank you ค่ะศิลวิทย์ค่ะ
First of all, I search is cinema. Before long time, we can see this hateful pattern is small, slit, and the people sitting on the alone. Before people can have a bigger seat and sitting caption. Now, people have using this digital publishing technology and heavy and technologies. Then we can see why will changing. Before long time, this film no song and black and white. But before the film became luxury, searching and have a song and have a clothes and have a bigger seat. Now cinema have high and zero. What kind a new pattern we can say? Maybe it's changing in audience demand. People need some film and also need a happy thing. So before long time and to before need the thing is wet and clean, low cost, and before to now need the idea of if the morning game customer pay for and weight of chairs so on like this.
So nowadays people prefer more choice, right? More different choice. So they are customers. So the people who make the film try to produce varieties of cinema and movie for them, right? Okay. And so the third one is until nowadays, right? So we have this high-end technology like IMAX. I haven't experienced one, but I have heard about it. Okay,ค่ะ. Thank you, Howran, for your presentation regarding the film and cinema. Okay. Hatet, you could start.
Hello. And can you scroll down, please?
Yeah.
So my topic is about camera and how they have been evolving through years by year. So there are three patterns in this presentation. Like in pattern A, it started from 1888. And we can define the cameras in 1888 by looking their video quality and also video story type. Like in video quality, they can only take black and white videos or photos, and also they used tape to store videos and photo at the time, and also they can only take short time film or videos, and there are some points that cause to change from button A to button B, like for example, its weight and size and video quality is needed to be better, and also storage type. I take if it's not good enough to take and store long videos, and also and the colors and like in button B in 1990, and the colors are evolved in videos and movie, and also we use different story type, memory card or state, and also we are able to take long videos with cameras in 1890. And from pattern B to pattern C, there are some points like like the resolution. We want like high resolution video and also better movies, and also we wanna take action video from any angle, like from the effect or like using drone or cars. So it started from 2010. Like in 2010, we start using drones and cars to take like action video, and also we use CGI to create an imaginary and movies or videos. like start from 2010, the resolution is becoming better, and also stabilization and high frames have been improved, and also we can take video from any position, like from the effect, or we can take video while we are moving situation. Yeah, that is how cameras have been improving through years by years. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Hatet, for your clear presentation on the evolution of camera categorized by the pattern and the irregularity. Thank you. You could start your presentation. Is Khan here?
Can I start? Yes.
Yes.
So today my topic is about music streaming. So we can divide the pattern into three parts. It's about the first pattern is about radios and physical devices, and the second pattern is with early streaming devices and CDs, and the third pattern is about online streamings and home pods. So if we look at the patterns, the first patterns emerges around 1960s and 1990s. It includes the vinyl discs, mechanical parts, speakers, and recorded audios. So back then, like from live performances in 1900s, we can record the audio and listen whenever we want. Album sales were a major revenue driver, and audio singles were promoted via radio and TV. So which create the new pattern into the next one. So those kind of devices cannot use large amount of music disk, and digital media is more efficient than the physical disk. Devices such as iPods are portable compared to heavy mechanical parts, and it has easier file sharing. So the next pattern is about emerges around 1990s and early 2010s. So CDs becomes famous in the 1990s, replacing cassette tapes, MP3 files, and the internet changed how music was distributed, and the iPods came into use. So it includes earphone audio, mechanical parts, speaker, recorded audio, and personalized experience. So it changes from physical formats to digital formats. The move from radio for music discovery to using the internet for music sharing and streaming, a change from physical album sales to digital downloads. And another pattern emerges around 2010 and present, it comes because of smartphones become the most used devices, and music streaming is much easier on smartphones. Platforms such as Spotify or Apple Music can access to millions of songs rather than storing. With the help of AI, music are now more personalized and better sound quality, and it includes like headphone audio, speaker, recorded audio, AM supported experience and we can download the music files. So it changes from purchasing sound through platforms like iTunes to subscribing music streaming services. HomePods are now used digital Dolby Digital Audio, AM recommendation, and a voice command from your home quality to home to experience the best audio quality. Yeah, next slide.
Okay. Wait a moment. So that's you could go over from B to C because in the table you already went over from A to B already. Yeah.
Yeah, from B2C. So from the 1990s to the early 2010s, music moved from physical CDs to digital downloads, driven by the internet, MP3 technology. In the 2010s, like streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music became famous, offering easy access to music without owning. This happened because of the technology and the changing needs. So it changes from CDs and iPods to like smartphone streaming, MP3 player to Spotify, Apple Music, and uh, YouTube Music, and those like streaming devices to HomePods. Yeah, something like yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, Khan, for your presentation on the music tools and equipment until like now they work as an application nowadays, right? So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Start. Mm.
Oh yes, my presentation will be like mainly focused on the like film industry. There will be like overall about the cameras, editings, and the thing we see on the canvas on the theaters. So there will be like yes three patterns. In the like 19th century when when the films are like started, there will be no song. No song means there will be no synchronized songs along with the like film. That means that in order to display the dialogues or the music as shown in the live first picture they try to like integrate the like operas or bands like that in order to like display the background music along with the display film. Another thing is that they display the dialogue on the screen while the movie is playing so that the audience can understand what the actors are trying to like express about the dialogue or something. So this is the first pattern without the song. And then the frame color also like black and white only. But for the like for the second pattern, there will be like colors. And then the synchronized song. The synchronized song mean in the earlier stage, the song is not very like advanced for the full dialogue or something. They just like start including the background music along with the film displaying and also the colors pattern also or like changes within in the same pattern which mean like in the first deployments of the color camera there will be only like two colors like red and green before the blue is integrated and in the later they also like integrated the blue color and then there will be like three RGB colors or something. So this is the like first integrations of the colors and song. But in this kind of state, the films are still the like how can I say the camera film camera. That means they trying to capture the colors and display into the film tapes, and then for the editing is cost a lot, and also the taking is cost a lot as shown in the first picture. The in order to edit the movies, the person have to cut the film tape manually and have to combine those, and this cost a lot and like had to like editing. So as the is leads to integrate the third pattern. The third pattern is like digital, so the camera digital and they record the like the films and then the capture into the digital format so that the editing is much easier as shown in the like last page last row or the first picture. The person editing using the computer software so that the editing is so much easier. And then also all from the like digital integration they started to integrate from the 2D to 3D and multi-dimension for in order to get the like better experience of the movie. For the last for the this yes. for the like irregularity between these things is that the first thing, the only black and white colors like make the films a little boring, because like audience need to focus on reading the dialogues and also like watching the black and white colors. Even though this entertain as a starting level, is still not very full experience. For the at the second part, I want to classify as a modern film, which in this modern film the colors are started integrated, and people also hear the audience dialogues, and so that they have more like convenient to watch in the theaters and have the better experience watching of this on the canvas. And for the tech thing is the because of the sound systems are also like have a better quality, and they try to provide the surrounding sound like the Dolby Atmos or something, and then also the display formats are more stable, and then like multi dimensions like 3D with the better experience, so that the experience of the entertainment of the films are now at the peak level for the enjoyment in the theater. So this is my patterns and about the film industry. Yes.
Thank you very much for your presentation. It is clear on how you analyze them, the change within the pattern and also the irregularity of it also. Thank you. So,
Thank you so much.
ค่ะ เดี๋ยวเริ่มได้เลยค่ะ
Today I am going to present about the entertainment industry. My pattern is gaming entertainment. The time pattern emerged 1980. Player identify repetitive level structure, enemy movement pattern, and point-based progression. Mastery come from recognizing movement cycle and optimizing action. 2000s. Player recognize stretching pattern in multiplayer battle, team coordination, and skill progression. Competitive gaming lead to the emergence of meta strategy and optimized play style. 2020, player recognize pattern in AI behavior, motion-based interaction, and visual economies. Game rely on immersion, experiential storytelling, and user-generated content. Pattern A to B irregularity
ค่ะอันนี้ด้านนี้ได้เลยค่ะ เป็นอันนี้ก็ได้
อ๋อได้ครับ what create a new pattern between 1980 and 2000 technological advancement in home console increased accessibility and game development to allow for more innovation in gameplay mechanic goal of internet connectivity multiplayer infrastructure
อ๋อตรงนี้เนาะโอเค
streaming platforms, Twitch, YouTube, gaming, and esports tournament create a new gaming ecosystem. Between 2000 and 2020, development of advanced VR headset, AI-driven world building, blockchain, gaming, NFTs, and 5G technology fuel the next evolution of gaming.
Okay, thank you for your presentation, ค่ะ Gonchawal. It is a clear analyze and summarize of the technology and the factor that create the new pattern. Thank you. When you ready, you could start.
Yes, I'm ready.
Lam ได้เลยค่ะ
Okay ครับ my pattern I choose gaming. There are three big stages in gaming history. First stage, classic gaming. Most games were single player or has local multiplayer. Famous games like Pac-Man, Super Mario Bros. And Pokemon were popular. This game was simple and mostly played offline. Players follow a fixed path in the game without many choices. Then new technology changed gaming, leading to the next stage. For the second stage, online and social gaming, the internet made it possible to play with people from around the world. Games like Counter-Strike, Call of Duty, and League of Legends become popular. Multiplayer gaming became normal and players could compete in online matches. Esports started and some players even become professional gamers. People want more social and competitive gaming, so game kept changing. And the state modern and future gaming. Games like Fortnite, Valorant, and Roblox are very popular. Now players can create their own content like new game world and challenger. Many games work on different devices, PC, console, and mobiles. AI and visual influencers are becoming part of game. Today game is more about playing, creating, and sharing with others.
Okay, thank you, David, for your presentation. And it's a clear transition when you present your presentation today. Thank you.
Thank you.
So the first patterns, which is around the early 1900s, would be just very basic cameras, so big, bulky, can't shoot in color. They were, well, obviously they were big. They used a non-standard film type, so most cameras had specific film types for the camera. So 50 mm, 30 mm. For the 2000s, this is the getting more advanced, as you can see. So they were more portable, you know, people can like carry them on their shoulders. They had color, were heterochromatic, and they're notable in their more portable size and the significant quality, because the quality compared to the 1930s was quite exponential. For 2016 and continuing has become the rise of aerial cameras. So by drones, you know, getting air shots, they are notable in that they're aerial, so you can get shots that you normally can, and a lot more efficient when it comes to storage. And they are notable for their speed and range. For their demand, and why the pattern changed is because there was an increased demand for movies and technological advancement. And for the second pattern, people wanted more of a interesting shot. You know, people were getting quite tired of the normal on the ground shots, which led to an increase of production of cinema drones.
Thank you for your presentation, Jinapong. It is a concise way of summarize the pattern and irregularity for the camera. Thank you.
Okay, today my topic is about influencer in the entertainment industry. For the pattern A is one-way communication. Is before 2000s. Media was controlled by the centralized, is only large company like TV network, magazines, and radio station could distribute the content. Audience interaction was minimal. People could only consume content by passively without direct engagement. This era created a 19th pop culture icons such as movie star, singer, and TV hosts. For the in the pattern B is two-way communication is between 2000 to early 2010s. The internet and social media allow more interaction between creator and the audience. Independent creators like YouTuber and bloggers could produce content without relying on traditional media. The viral content, meme, and social media challenge emerged, increasing engagement and present at the present pattern is anyone can become an influencer. Is between mid 2010 to the present. Platform like TikTok, YouTube, Short, and Instagram will dominate with short form content. AI and algorithm play a major role in content distribution, determining what trends go viral, and the shift from long form to short form video makes content more engaging and accessible. There is a greater focus on reality-based content rather than the highly polished production. So what's caused this shift in media trend? It's about technological advancement. The internet, mobile phone, and social media made content creation easier and more accessible. AI and machine learning now personalize content, increasing audience engagement, changing consumer preference, and the audience prefer quick, interactive, and relatable content over traditional media. Short video, memes, and trends speeder faster and reach more people. New platform and influencer culture platform like TikTok revolution media consumption, prioritizing engagement over production quality. Anyone with smartphone and internet access can become a content creator. To summarize, the media pattern evolved due to technological progress and audience preference and platform innovation. As we move forward, AI virtual reality may drive the next major shift in media. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you very much for your clear presentation on the communication through media technology. Thank you ค่ะเริ่มได้เลยค่ะ
Okay, so my pattern is about a movie. So first, from the classical era, 1890 to 1950. In this era, movies rely heavily on visual storytelling since they were original silent. With the introduction of synchronized sound in the late 1920, film become more immersive. And in this period, we saw the rise of major Hollywood studios setting the fashion for modern filmmaking. Next is the modern era, from the 1960 to 1990. The story become more dynamic and complex, moving away from the simple narrative. The addition of the big budget action film and special effects in the industry. Still, to focus on the franchise building create lasting cinematic universes. Next is the digital era and the streaming. From the 2000 to present day. The typically revolutionized filmmaking with the CGI motion capture and the key screen dominating production. Streaming live and Netflix, Disney, and more make the film and TV shows more access. Okay, the next is what the new pattern between the classical era and modern era is introduction for better special effect using advanced modern and motion camera. The rise of major Hollywood studio. The modern era shifts to a realistic and complex story. Next is the modern era to the digital streaming era. Is the CGI become more dominant, allow for fully digital character, prevalence, and home video popularity. Motion capture, key screen, and AI generated effect makes film more visual immersive. Yeah.
Okay ค่ะ thank you very much ค่ะ Thanapat for your presentation on your analysis of the film industry thank you ค่ะเริ่มได้เลยค่ะ
Okay. Today we said about the television and streaming. In 1980, between 1980 and 1990 is the pattern is as more channel initial programming, like example in sport, music, and the news and the documentary. In 2000 is introducing in the DVD, TIVO, and DVR, and early streaming service in 2010 and present is presenting on-demand contents, original streaming production, like example YouTube, Netflix, and Disney Plus. Was create a new pattern between 1980s, 1990s, and 2000 is the expansion of high-speed internet, the growth of on-demand streaming service, and the adoption of AI-driven content recommendation between 2000 and 2010. The expansion of high internet, the growth of on-demand streaming service, and the adoption of AI-driven content.
So,
Okay, irregularity pattern between cable and digital revolution is a transition from analog to digital broadcasting, introducing higher quality of the contents. In the irregularity between digital revolution and streaming era is shift from physical media DVDs to online streaming, eliminating to the need for the ownership. Thank you.
thank you ค่ะศิวกรเนาะ I have a question a little bit. So AI driven content is begin since 2000? I just don't have the knowledge on that. If you study on that, is it correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Since back then, and then they develop stronger and better quality of it, I guess. Okay. Thank you ค่ะ
ครับผมครับ
อืมเริ่มได้เลยค่ะ
Okay ครับ today I'm going to present about the entertainment media pattern, and the A pattern is metaphor era. This identified pattern is live theatrical performance. Actor perform in front of an audience, and the early 20th century has motion picture like silent film, then go to talkie film, and from black and white film to the color films. So the was create new pattern from pattern A to pattern B. The advanced technologies such as the invention of cameras and projector enable the shift from live theatrical performance to record motion picture, allowing entertainment to reach larger audience and the replay. And the early 20th centuries, the physical media like DVD, Blu-rays to on-demand streaming platform and global personalized access. From these two patterns from B2C, there is the rise of the internet and digital platform transform cinema to on-demand streaming, driven by the demand for convenience, personalized content, and global accessibility.
Thank you, Setawit, for your clear presentation on the pattern since then, back then, like live theoretical performance until like nowadays that we have application on our mobile. Thank you.
The pattern of video games. So the identify the pattern, the home console is a stationary gaming device that connect to TV, require an external power source, use separate controllers, and offer more powerful device for high quality graphic gaming. The next one is handheld gaming. A handheld console is a portable gaming device with a built-in screen, rechargeable battery, integrate controls, and the ability to play games without needing a TV or external power. The next one is gaming PC. It is a powerful, upgradable computer that runs with a high performance, require an external monitor, keyboard, and mouse to support extensive customization and modding. So the change of the home console it has evolved more 3D graphics, and right now it can download the game without the gaming disc anymore and has online mode. The change of handheld gaming is improved better graphic and longer battery life and make it can connect television like home console. And for PC gaming, it's upgradable and require no battery life. And the pattern from A to B is it is portable, small, and it's movable, but it require a battery. And for pattern B to C, it's not using battery anymore and can still upgrade and both home console and handheld gaming. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation, Dunwit. And this is a clear and concise way of categorize the gaming consoles until like the PC nowadays. Yeah, the technology. Thank you. Okay, you could start. Yeah.
Hello, this is my turn again, right?
Yes.
Oh, yes, okay. So the topic I chose today is streaming platforms throughout the years. So pattern A I chose is physical media like DVD, CD, and vinyl records. It was most popular in the 1990s to early 2000s. It's called physical media rentals, and we all passed an age that we had to go to the physical stores to buy DVDs or to rent them. So the constant elements exhibit this physical media traits is customers would have to visit stores to rent the DVDs or VHS tapes for a limited time or buy them. The changes I found in this pattern is that technological advancements such as the shift from VHS to DVDs improve the content quality and storage convenience. But the rise of internet and the problems customers have to face with renting physical media led to the creation of streaming services like Netflix, the most popular one, and Hulu, Disney Plus, or so on. The streaming platforms were most popular in the 2007 and 2015. Streaming platforms, the constant elements that exhibit common traits is that the launch of platforms like the Netflix in 2007 revolutionized the content delivery, shifting from physical rentals to internet-based on-demand streaming. The changes I found is that streaming in those apps and platforms removed the need for physical inventory and store visits. And also because of the high-speed internet and smart devices like smartphones, laptops like that, enable users to consume content anytime, anywhere. So one thing different from downloading is that when you download a file, you have to wait for the whole file to finish download. Streaming is different. Streaming plays content in real time. And the faster the internet and the smarter the devices, the streaming became more popular. And the streaming media offer huge libraries like personalized recommendations and affordable subscription plans. As a result, streaming has taken over traditional rentals, and it's still continuing to grow with live and on-demand content. But as time passed, the market became full, and the subscription costs were rising, and people wanted more value. So the industry started combining companies, creating new ideas, and offer different products like innovation in the streaming, like we have in this present age, 2020 to present time. Companies began bundling services and expanding them into new content categories, for example, live events, fitness programs, and educational content. The changes we found from normal streaming to innovation in the streaming is that streaming platforms have evolved beyond traditional movies and TV shows by including live events like sports and concerts and interactive fitness programs and educational contents such as courses and documentaries. These additions have transformed streaming service into comprehensive hubs for entertainment, health, learning, and while catering to diverse user needs. And this shift reflects a broader spectrum in media consumption and emphasizing its convenience and variety.
Thank you, May, for your presentation on the media, since it was a physical one until now there is a streaming one with additional features that have developed during the time. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Present about theme in movie and shows. So the first one is in the past from mid to late 19th. The pattern is a classic storytelling of hero moving through things and transform. The constant element exhibit common trait and show resilience is that this pattern found in movies like Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Matrix. The change in the past is the past has classic storyline, iconic complex villains, heroes, and hero development stories. What create a new pattern? The changing audience preference and new storytelling techniques drive for demands for diverse characters, complex plot, and innovative format. The next one is present from 2000s to present. So the pattern is superhero film dominating Hollywood, and the constant element is origin story, good versus evil, superpower and redemption arc, and the change in present is more diverse heroes, multiverse concept, and deeper character arcs. The last one is future from 2010 to future. So the pattern here is like of Netflix, Disney Plus, and original series. And the concept element exhibit common trait and show recurrent is it is been widely show high budget production and shorter season. The changes in the 2000 to future is it shift from weekly episode to full season drop. And what create this new pattern? The first one is high speed internet and streaming platform like Netflix and Disney Plus, better CGI quality and on demand storytelling. And the irregularity from past to present is the irregularity is the shift from diverse sci-fi and action film to superhero dominated franchise focus on origin story and good versus evil conflict. The next one from present to future is come from the transition from superhero centric blockbuster to more diverse serialized streaming content, reflecting how the audience are shifting toward on demand long form storytelling rather than franchise driven movie.
Okay, thank you, Takun, for your presentation about different type of movies that have been developed until like nowadays. Thank you เดี๋ยวเริ่มได้เลยค่ะกวินค่ะ
My pattern is game console. Pattern in 1970 is use console to connect with monitor and use station to control console. The constant element in this pattern is console game station and must connect with monitor. Change in this pattern is new design and more powerful console in storage and processor, and new design of station. The pattern in 1980 is use PC to connect with monitor and use keyboard and mouse to control computer. The constant element in this pattern is PC, keyboard, mouse, and must connect with monitor. Change in this pattern is new design of PC, keyboard, and mouse. And upgrading PC has more powerful in CPU and GPU, storage, and memory. And monitor has more better resolution. Create a new pattern between 1970 and 1980 is create new controller that can control easier than student, improve display that can get high resolution and beautiful graphic. The pattern in 2010 is used innovation in the present to create console game and video game for have more powerful graphic and use VR or virtual reality to create game for player feel more reality. The constant element in this pattern is look high technology and some console has built-in display in the console. Change in this pattern is new equipment for VR game. Example is gun handle VR and more option to play games in console. Here, a new pattern between 1980 and 2010 is design console look more modern and create new options that people can choose console or PC to play game in the same platform and create good new experience for people who never play game in VR.
Okay, thank you, Kavin, for your presentation on the development of game console until like nowadays. Okay, when Jirapon ready, you could start. Jirapon หรือ Jirapon นะจิอาจารย์อ่านชื่อถูกไหม
ถูกแล้วครับธีรพล
ถูกแล้ว โอเค
So for my topic for today is movie production, the evolution of movie production. The silence era or 1830 to 1930, 1880 to 1930. The movies were black and white and mostly silent. But the invention of audio recording technology and color framing, making the silent and black and white movie decline quickly. Then in the next age is the golden age of Hollywood, since from 1940 to the late 1990s. In this period, there are practical effects and some early developing CGI. The different what makes it different from the earlier era is that the film are all colored and voiced. And, what caused the change is the development of CGI. The next period is digital art and modern era of CGI or the present. In this period, the CGI are probably or as it peak as they are most they are there are many movies relies on them. Advancement in high definition and IMAX technology enhance visual quality. So in conclusion, from the silence era to from pattern A to pattern B, the change is the development of audio and color streaming, and from pattern B to pattern C is the advancement and CGI and high developed technology. That's about it. Thank you. อาจารย์ไม่ได้เปิด
โอเคค่ะ
Today I will present about pattern of meteor. In 19, we have a radio. Identify pattern by audio-based communication through radio wave. In 1950, we have a televisions identify pattern by moving image combined with sound live broadcasting. In 20, we have a VR, creation of visual world interactive environment. The thing that create new in radio to television is the demand for visual storytelling and technology advanced in broadcasting. The new in television to VR is the need for immersive experience, advancement in VR technology, and changing audio preference.
Okay,ค่ะ. Thank you ค่ะคุณณธร for your presentation on the development of the entertainment industry, beginning with the radio one until the one that we have VR nowadays. Thank you.
Pattern entertainment media. Silent film era using pure human performance, no visual effects or CGI. Radio shows using voice to entertain the listener, using a topic or using story or topic as the title of the show. What is a new pattern between these two era? Is human trying to improve their entertainment technology to have more diverse to support you people need by invent radio, movies using animatronic, using visual effect, using CGI and many kind of technologies. What here a new pattern from silent radio to movie is human trying to improve what they have in the past and make it better by using many kind of technology for handle more human needs. Thank you.
ค่ะ Thank you ค่ะเอกลักษณ์ค่ะ So you begin with the performance until like nowadays that have like CGIs and different technology for the movies. Thank you เลยค่ะ
Today I'm gonna present about cinema. So let's start with the first one. Around 1700, cinema is used to project image on a wall or screen using light and glass light, and it's only used for storytelling and education. The next one is around 1800. This one allows real moving image to be displayed, so they can record real life movements on film. The last one is around 2000. It's a modern movie experience, include high resolution cinema and online streaming platform. So people can watch movie at home via platform like Netflix or Disney Plus instead of going to the cinema. What create a new pattern from 1700 to 1800 is people found a way to show real moving image instead of just still picture. They improved lens and start using film to record real events. And from 1800 to 2000, movie changed from film reels to digital storage. People can now watch movie on big screen with better quality or at home using the internet. ค่ะ
Okay ค่ะ Thank you for your presentation ค่ะกัญญาธรค่ะ โอเค เริ่มได้ค่ะ
So I'm gonna present about the pattern of social media or its meme. Let's go to the first pattern. It's like the beginning of meme or original of meme. Some of them are just drawing picture or graffiti, and the culture has become connected in our internet. So it have digital media and people can share it online, and internet what for how wide how weight of mean could be. So it becomes the pattern tool. It's a right bed mean concept. It had a video, song, text, picture, GIF, comic or something right there, and had text. And then meme become the universal symbol for our age. Idea of meme culture can start dominate the internet and meme become activity. So it become to pattern T. It modern meme. The modern meme is different from bad meme. Just like there are the deep joke that some people only some culture can understand. Just meme. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Jesselyn, for your presentation regarding the meme. I think you are the only one who like focus on the media, focus on this type as well. So it helped us to understand the evolution of them. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Hello, today I'm gonna talking about listening device. The first pattern is about analog device in 18. The second one is portable and digital music in 19. The last one is streaming and online music platform in 70s. What create a new pattern? From A to B, new ways to record sound are invented. People want better sounds and longer lasting quality. Technology in materials and electricity improve. People want devices that are easy to carry and use. Storage technology keep getting better. Pattern B to C. People don't want to carry a lot of stuff to listen to music. High-speed internet and cloud computing. Smartphones are built with speakers and the need for unlimited convenience and accessibility. Thank you.
Thank you, Natanisha, for your presentation on the music device that we have been used until like nowadays. It's a clear analysis and presentation. Okay, you could start.
In 1970 to 1980, identified pattern early CGI experimentation with basic wireframe model and 2D digital effect. What created a new pattern is advancement in computing power and 3D modeling in 1990 to 2000. Line of photorealistic CGI with CGI integrated into a live action film. In 2010 to present, AI and real-time rendering hyper-realistic CGI character. What created a new pattern is AI automation, Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is a program that can real-time rendering, meaning that CGI scene can be created instantly without waiting at all.
Okay. Thank you for your presentation on the technology of CGI that have been developed. Could you a little bit more? The virtual production replace green screen อยู่ไหมธนภูมิอยู่ไหม
ครับ
ค่ะพออธิบายได้ไหมว่ามันเป็นยังไง virtual production
Visual production is a combine of smart technology that can use some computer generate image ครับไม่เหมือน CGI
ค่ะโอเคเริ่มได้เลยค่ะ
In 1990 to 2000, music was stored on tape and CD. People listened to music on radio boombox and watched TV video on MTV. What key a new pattern is new technology and better device made CD more popular than tapes because they had better sound and last longer. And then it changed how people access music. Digital became files were easier to use than CD. People could choose single song to instead of buying album. This made music more flexible. And the next pattern is 2001 and 2010. Digital and portable music. Music became a digital and people download song on iPod and MP3 player. Platform like iTunes let user buy and store thousands of songs. What created a new pattern is first of all, internet became a faster and more access. People no longer need to download song because they could listen online anytime. This service allows of unlimited access to millions of songs with simple subscription. And the last pattern is 2001 to 2010. Music became digital and people download songs on iPod and MP3 player. Platform like iTunes Oh sorry ขอโทษค่ะ
ไม่เป็นไร
and เอาใหม่ and 2011 to present like streaming and social media people now stream on online and find new song through social media app like Spotify YouTube Music and TikTok it help user discover music easily thank you ค่ะ
Thank you for your presentation. It's a clear analysis of music development of how we listen to music until like nowadays. Thank you so much ค่ะเริ่มได้เลยค่ะ
Today, I'm going to take your journey through the evaluation of music patterns from the 16,000s. Identification is like Baroque music was highly decorative and complex. The classic music become simple, more balanced, and structured. The pattern B, romantic music was emotional and dramatic. Modern music broke old rules and experimented with new sounds. The pattern C from rock and pop to digital music is rock and pop, focus on band, guitar, and live concert. But digital music is created with a computer, stream online, and shared globally. What creates a new pattern from A to B is make it more complex and need for simplicity. Raise of a middle class, music for everyone, new instrument like more dynamic music, and what create new pattern from B to C is about emotion over structure, and industrial revolution is a bigger and louder music. That's it.
Thank you very much, Pattarapong, for your presentation on the change in the music types, actually, since back then in the 60s until like nowadays. I want you to elaborate a little bit, emotion over structure. Could you please elaborate that part a little bit?
It's like they will use emotion more than the structure. They will use emotion to write the song. Yes.
Okay, I see. Sometimes from the story of oneself or like others, right? Okay, I understand. Thank you very much ค่ะเริ่มได้เลยค่ะ
Hi everyone, my topic today is film industry, so let's get started. I have divided into 4 patterns with its own characteristic for each pattern. The first pattern is the period before the 1900s. Early short films with low frame rates were produced. However, in the early 1900s, films become longer, smoother, and synchronized sound recording was introduced, and some film has color by traditional coloring techniques. Next, in the 1950s, I have separate this era because it is the golden age of Hollywood. We have practical effects created by real objects. Uh, Actually, the prop have been used since the very beginning of the film, but in this era, the props in the film become more realistic by people art and filming skills and later production budgets. For example, as you can see in the screen, 2001 Space Odyssey is a sci-fi movie with spaceship as the setting, but all of that is just a props, no CGI. The last one is early 20,000s. Digital technology has become popular in this era. The highlight is digital camera that can give you high resolution video. We also have CGI visual effects that is being used instead of practical effects, and it also still improving until today. There might be more AI work in the future too. So that's all of my presentation. If it had wrong information, I would appreciate if someone could tell me. Thank you for listening. ค่ะ
Thank you very much, Valisala, for your clear presentation on the development of the film industry and all the prop that they have been developed. At first, I thought they used CGI for this picture, but when you present, okay, that's a wow, it's a dedicated work to make that prop like that. Thank you ครับเริ่มได้เลยค่ะสิทธิพล
In early day of print media, identify pattern are regulation, publication of new and information. And in the rise of radio and television, the identify pattern are schedule program and new at fixed time. What create a new pattern from early day of print media to rise of radio and television? Invention of television and rise of cable network. Okay, and in social media era, identify pattern are like platform like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And what create a new pattern is mobile technology and AI recommendation.
Thank you สิทธิพล for your presentation ค่ะyou didn't add
อันนี้อยู่
okay
อยู่
อยู่ข้างบ
ข้างบ
น
น
นะใช่ไหม
ครับ
okay
and irregularity from A to B reading habit decline. People prefer watching over reading, and journalism shift to broadcasting. And from B to C is traditional news network struggle, and content creation become decentralized, and viral trend shape media consumption.
Thank you for your analysis and presentation for us today ค่ะ Thank you สิทธิพลค่ะ